Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. Going to continue my series of pointing out one hidden gem on every single team in America. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Florida. But before I get into it, just remember, go to the homepage, search Rico Knows, right? You go to YouTube, search Rico Knows. Get to the homepage, check the playlist. And when you check the playlist, you'll find Rico Knows Hidden Gems playlist. Go learn about all the other hidden gems on every single team in America. It's important that you guys learn these players before the season starts. But let's focus on Florida. I'm looking at Florida, and which hidden gems do I want to talk about? There's a ton of players. It's a very popular team. Everybody knows the players. Everyone knows the teams. So how do I point out a hidden gem to the average fan or to everybody else? Well, when I look at the tape and I look at the depth chart, one name pops out that I want to really talk about. It's that young man right below. You see the graphic below here. He's number 12. On this chart, though, they say he's now number 1. Justus Boone is now number 1. Congratulations, he took number 1. Remember, number 1 last year, Princely Umanly just transferred to Ole Miss. If you're a friend of the channel, you know I don't like Princely Umanly. And maybe they're best friends. I don't know. But you guys know I don't get down with Princely Umanly. Watched him quit on a play. Watched him be very terrible on a number of plays, if you will. I called him out on it on TikTok about 2 years ago. Back in 2022. Called him out, and homie wrote to me and said, find another one. So I found like 10. And we haven't gotten along ever since. When I put him on blast on TikTok 2 years ago, Princely Umanly decided to say, tell your daughter Miranda I said hi. That's the name I have tattooed on my forearm here. And tell your daughter I said what's up. At the time, my daughter was a minor, and this adult male has no business trying to talk to my daughter, number 1. Number 2, I think the guy sucks, and I think Ole Miss got a bum. But that being said, I'm here to talk about Florida's hidden gem, Justus Boone. And if you don't remember Justus Boone, maybe you don't know who he is, maybe I'm introducing you to this young man for the first time. Let me try to break it down for you guys. When I watched Princely tape, because I went to go watch Princely tape back in 2022, okay, because I go back and watch your entire career. I went and watched tape. Princely is rotating every single play or every single series, every series with Justus Boone, with a guy with a cast on. And I started talking about this in one of my videos. I said, look at number 12, give max effort. And I have an entire video on TikTok about this young man, Justus Boone. He doesn't even know I have a video about him. Okay, I put this video out 2 years ago. You can find it if you do a search for like Rico Knows and Florida. Maybe it'll show up. But I talked about the man with a cast, and he looked like he gave max effort every single play. I loved everything about his effort. I thought that guy should be on the field, and we should be singing his praises. And then last year happens. Last year, he didn't even play. He went down with an injury, so he missed the entire season. So now, Florida fans might have forgot about him. The average fan, the casual fan, might not know who number 1 is when you see him next year. I do. I know who he is. He's a guy who gives max effort. He's from South Carolina, one of the best high school players coming out of South Carolina. And I understand he's not on the top 10 list from all the recruiting websites. So, if you go turn on Twitter, PFF, On3, they're all going to keep telling you Princely Umanly is number 1. Oh, he can be drafted in the top 10 in the draft and all this shit. And I'm like, man, I turn on the tape. This Justus Boone kid looks great. Justus Boone looks just as good. It looks like there's zero drop-off when Justus Boone gets on the field. I understand he's a little bit slower. He's kind of lumbering when he rushes. But I see max effort. I see him all out every play. You got to rotate him out because he's giving max effort. I need guys like this on the football field. You're going to see it. When you guys watch Florida football, watch the defensive line and watch for number 1. Because apparently he's wearing number 1 now. Watch number 1 give max effort every play. Does he get there? No. There's other teammates. He's got a whole nother. Cam needs to plug the middle. They brought in that Joey Slackman guy. Needs to plug the middle and let this man go to work on the edge. But I really like Justus Boone. This is my hidden gem on Florida. I apologize. I don't have any video to show you. I don't want a copyright violation. But you know what you can do? Hear me out. You can go on YouTube and search Florida versus Oregon State. Go watch the bowl game. They get blown out in the bowl game 35-0, something crazy, right? They get blown out. They lose by 30 points to Oregon State. This is back in 2022. But search that bowl game, and you're going to see number 12 come off the bench. You're going to see number 12 rotating with number 33. I think that's what Princely was wearing back then. And you're going to go, wait, that number 12 is a little better than other people than they're saying. That number 12 is pretty damn good. So here I am, my hidden gem for Florida this year is Justus Boone. I expect great things out of him. I hope he gets 8 sacks. I hope this young man goes out there and causes all the pain he needs to cause. Shout out to him. Love what I see from Justus Boone on tape. All heart, all effort. I'm down with it all day long. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Go check the playlist for all the other hidden gems. Peace, y'all.